Time does heal everything. That don't mean it's gonna go back to the same way that it was. Fine with that. I moved on. I'm happy where I'm at. I root every guy that I play with on that team on every single night. Still talk to most of the guys. So that's that. That part ain't gonna change. But you know, um, we all moved on.
Hey, DeMar, what have you found out about yourself in these 6 months?
Um, Not sure yet. I always try to reevaluate myself. Once it's all said and done, once the smoke clear. Since the trade to now, it seemed like a whirlwind of things. Everything is so new. So I think once season over, once I go into the summertime and be able to look at, the past year, I'll be able to see what new things that I learned, what things I didn't know about myself. So, I think then I have a better assessment of myself.
Today, Nick was talking about your game. He called it artistry, your footwork and consistency and work ethic. And maybe that wasn't appreciated all that much because it was so consistent.
I don't know. That's a good question, Doug. You always wonder when you see somebody who have a great talent at something, they make it seem so effortless and easy. You don't pay too much attention of it like, it's a difficult thing to do until you try to do it yourself. So, I think it was just one of them things that, I always consistently worked on. And, my work ethic made a lot of things that I did on the court seem effortless, and that's definitely a compliment. I definitely appreciate that. So, sometimes when you put that hard work in, sometimes things just come off like it can be simple.
You're in a great organization now, and you had a quick adjustment. What do you miss about this?
It's a lot of things to miss about the city. I don't miss all the construction. I'll tell you that. But a lot of things, just the how different the city is. Being here, you always felt like I always look at myself like I'm on the outside. I kind of be an outcast. When you here, you kind of got that feeling of being in your own world. And that's one thing I definitely do miss. Feeling like you part of the city. You here like it just felt like a bubble when I was here. Definitely do miss that. And the various things that the city has to offer. From restaurants to the great people everywhere you go. I couldn't even get out the elevator just now without a family saying such great things about me, and that gives a sense of a comfort, like you at home. I have no idea. Like I I've been trying not to think about it because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something more that I could expect. It's the first time for me. I thought I had seen everything being in this league. But I think tomorrow will be something definitely new for me. Um, Pretty sure. I don't know which way. I don't know if I'm holding it in for the show. I really don't know. I couldn't even give an answer to that. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be different. Just for me, not even just playing, seeing the familiar faces, even getting off the plane today, the guy who pulls the luggage for the team. Just seeing him. I can't even imagine walking to the gym, seeing all the people that work in the arena. People I had relationships with, people I seen almost a decade every single day. So, all them things definitely gonna play a factor.
DeMar, of course, you saw Kyle in San Antonio last month, but what do you think it's going to be like to play against him?
I'm looking forward to it. I was kind of mad at him. I was mad at him that he didn't play last game. But I'm looking forward to playing against him. I learned so much from Cal. Cal gave me a sense of, 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 of a different side of understanding basketball. And, I learned so much from him, being my point guard, being my best friend, just everything that came with that. When it came to being on the court with him, he's probably one of the toughest individuals I've ever had the chance to play with. So to be on the other side of that and try to test his temperature on that, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, I had to count last night how many guys left on the team that I played with, and it was weird. Last week, playing and seeing, CJ, JV, and DeLon and Bruno, and all in a Memphis jersey. So, it definitely put things in perspective for me. I think tomorrow it's going to do the same as well.
After your trade, there was a lot of talk about loyalty when owes a player, but since and before that, there's a lot of talk about what a player owes to you, most notably when it has to be Davis situation. Have you had time to reflect on sort of the nature of loyalty within professional sports?
I haven't. Like I said, it was a whirlwind for me, Pat, last summer, just trying to get things in order for me and understanding, what to do next. And I haven't had a chance to really sit down and kind of reflect on it and understand it or put it in some type of perspective. But it's a tough, not even just game that we playing. Life is just tough in general. It's always going to be some type of curveball that come your way where you feel like it's unfair. It's just part of life, and you got to understand how that you can let that be a challenge for you to be better in whatever way possible. So, at some point I look at it. Nothing on the plane. It hasn't been anything yet. Like I said, I know once probably shoot around, go into the arena. It'd be a different feeling. But coming in, driving through the city, it seemed like yesterday I was here. So, I don't have no weird feeling, nothing like that. But at some point I know it's going to hit me. I think I have once when. No, that's the hockey room. Yeah. Yeah. The biggest two. I'm still learning everybody's name in the Spurs organization, so I knew everybody here. I don't know, man. It was great people here. Great people here. To this day, great people I have a great relationship with. It's great people there. I think I'm fortunate to be able to be one of them guys to make a transition to another great organization, with great individuals and great people, so I'm appreciative of that. So as far as that, I can sit up here and say there's a, big difference. Yeah, this is my first time. My first time. I've been extremely mellow about it, just trying to take it day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, because, once it comes, it's going to go just like that, So sometimes you just want to indulge and enjoy the moment because it's a moment that will never be duplicated. So for me, it's just enjoying every little bit of it, the hour and 10-minute bus ride in, enjoying every minute of that. Coming in the hotel to, all them things, you just try to enjoy it and not try to rush it or not get too anxious about it because, one thing I learned, you can't speed up or slow down time. No, it's too cold.
I was going to ask, you're wearing your winter hat.
Yeah,
You asked what you miss about Toronto. How are you feeling about the weather in San Antonio?
I love it. It's great. Just a little bit of rain. It's great. I go to Top Golf a lot. It's wonderful.
Or does that surprise you, though?
No, I'm easy. I'm easy. I don't need much. I'm not a. I grew up in Los Angeles, and I stay all the way out the way in Los Angeles, away from everything. So it works out well for me. So the more quiet for me, the better. Just trying to express that sometimes when you gain fame, people look at you like you're not human. I think for me, just try to put that perspective out there that we are human. We all human beings, no matter what we do. No matter what we have, how much money we have, or all that. We humans at the end of the day, so we all go through the same emotions. So for me, just trying to express that, let it be known. I know a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people go through those things, and just trying to express it and let it be known, because that side of life really don't get explained in detail for an athlete. So just trying to put that side of it out. Mike. Regrets? I don't have no regrets about nothing. That's just me. Nobody forced me to say that. Nobody told me to say this would be a cool thing to say. I wasn't doing it for headlines. It was just me, And whatever I said, I stood by it. Oh yeah, no, I don't regret it. What I felt, like, it was real. It was real. You could say you love a woman, just because she come back and say she don't like you the next week, and it ain't your fault. You just, hey, all right, cool. I still love you though.
Is that how it feels, like coming back after a breakup and regrets?
I don't know. She moved on and I moved on. As long as we both happy. I mean, it definitely take time. Like I said, it was an emotional connection from seeing a kid to getting to the mountaintop damn near here. You go through every roller coaster of emotion with a group of fans, whether young, older, over damn near a decade, to where you gain a connection to where all of a sudden when it's taken away, it's hard to move on or accept the next thing. But ain't like I could have came back the next day and said, you know what, but just part of life. Oh no, yeah. I mean, I'm beyond appreciative of it. I couldn't like that's how I know I don't know how I'm gonna react tomorrow to whatever the fans giving me, because I'm more than appreciative of every single thing. I remember when we was winning 20-some games, I was appreciative of the fans coming to show support every single moment. So for them to still look at me in the light they do, I'm very, very appreciative of it. Sometimes it crossed my mind how much I was able to do in my career here. I remember moments passing guys like Chris and Vince in certain moments to where I had a chance to play with Chris. I had a chance to play against Vince, and these guys was everything to me, to this franchise before I was even in the league. So for me to surpass them in a lot of categories and become regarded as whatever the fans want to say, greatest Raptor of all time, you know, I'm beyond appreciative of that, and it just lets you know how much work you really put into it, and everything from there is just an extension from whatever I created. The same way I look at it when, you know, when Vince was here, he left Chris, and when Chris left, I was trying to, you know, it's kind of one of those elements that continue to go on, and whoever leaves with it next, you know, and that's just the way franchises go, you know. So for me, as long as I'm in that conversation, you know, I'm very appreciative of it. I was night and day. It was night and day, man. Just from everything, my approach to life, my approach to the game, my knowledge of the game, on and off the court. I became a man. You know, I always go back and think. You know, I was 19, turning to a father, raising two little girls. That drives me crazy. You know, so to see that and the all stem from here, you know, it just let you know, and it kind of put it in perspective on the bus. I was talking to my oldest daughter, and I told her I was in Toronto. She said, "Where you staying at?" You know, in her mind, she's like, "You going to the house?" No, I don't have a house here no more, baby. I'm staying at a hotel. She said, "Why you staying at a hotel?" You know, so just let you know, my time here and what it meant. So it was cool to hear that.
DeMar, Masai had said last year too that he would find a suitable way to honor him, and next year is the Raptors celebration, so next season is the celebration of 25 years of the Raptors. Is there any way to honor that again?
I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing.
Planning to speak with him tomorrow?
No, I didn't plan on it. You know, I just plan on talking to Cal. That's all. Can't wait to see Cal. I don't know when the last time I got I watch certain shows and certain introductions to certain people, and you know, when they get that long-standing ovation, I always thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Like I never received one, you know. So if it's one of them long-standing ovations, it's like, you know, it's definitely be overwhelming because, you know, it's crazy when you get a whole arena on their feet just showing appreciation. So I don't know. Like I'm looking forward to it, to feeling love and just going out there competing and, you know, making a good outing. I think I have closure. You know, I think it's just more so coming here and playing. Like even though we played in San Antonio, you know, just playing against some guys and kind of getting that out the way was just kind of like my closure for me. I think coming back here is just a sense of, you know, going out there competing at a high level on a different team where it all started at for me. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say closure.
Well, I spoke to the media today and said that there's no difference in his emotion when he plays against the San Antonio Spurs. He said there's no difference in the game there. There won't be a difference for him in the game here tomorrow. It seems like it's a huge contrast because I think there was emotion for you in that first game, and I think you expect there's going to be emotion for you. I mean, is there that drive to do something special in a game like this for you?
Yeah, I think the San Antonio game for me was just extremely fun. It was the most fun in a sense of you going against guys that kind of came under you and see them evolving like a Freddie, like a Pascal. I remember when it was back and forth in the G League, coming up playing, and you know, seeing them, competing against them, talking trash with Cal on the bench, talking trash to Serge, that just bring out a different excitement of compete level, because it take me back to all them days when we had training camp, beating up on each other, practice, shoot around, the ups, the downs, you know. So it kind of made it fun. So for me, it's just having another opportunity to be in a comfort that you knew for so long and kind of indulging in it and making the most out of it.
So we promised to be out by 7, so maybe 1 or 2 more questions, if that's okay?
I need to call Serge. I'm surprised he didn't say nothing. We're going to see.
Do you have one spot that you're going to recommend to your teammates? They have to check this out while they're
Yeah, they keep asking me a whole bunch of stuff. I keep acting like I didn't go nowhere, so I didn't tell nobody nothing. I never want to take credit for none of that, but whenever Pascal do great, whenever you're struggling, whatever, any of them guys, I'll be the first one to reach out and just try to give a different insight from a standpoint of a friend, you know, a friend and a fan that was able to see them grow. So, you know, I never look at it like I'm the reason for that. You know, it was just something I always seen in them that I knew they had something in them to do special things. So to see it, it's just more so like I knew you had it. You know what I mean? It's never I never want no credit for none of that. Oh man, it was everything. Just mentally, physically, emotionally, just everything. To be able to detach from the game, get my body right, get my mind right to make this next run. You know, I'm more excited for the second half and going into the playoffs than I've been in a while.
Last question, thank you.
What I'm doing tonight?
Yeah. You said you weren't going, but do you do anything?
I don't know. Hopefully Cal come bring me some food or something. I don't know. Appreciate it.